respond in kind. Just like with this white guy here who just passed me by again with 2 Coronas. He doesn't smile. He just looks like I don't belong here. I don't belong here? I helped start this joint about 12 years ago when you couldn't find a gay bar within 10 miles of this town. Me and Rosie and her compadre, who's over there tending bar, the big guy with the Pancho Villa charm and beer belly. He looks like someone's father, right? Not the kind of bartender you would expect to find in a gay bar. Well, just for the record, he is somebody's father. His oldest son enlisted in the Air Force, overcompensating for his dad's dubious machismo or patriotism, if you ask me. He just got shipped off to the Middle East last week. His daughter, Belinda, Rosie's godchild, got married last summer. That's the way it goes. Yeah, his wife knows he owns this bar, and she knows all the rest, too. But she's pretty religious and would never have thought to divorce him. Besides, Rosie told me that his wife really doesn't find the men in her husband's life a threat to her marriage. He's got it pretty good, huh? Anyway, I say to this young man with Indian smooth skin like glazed clay, and the offhanded manner of a chile alegre if I ever saw one, after he's been staring at me for a good minute or so without saying anything. Is there anything else I can help you with? His dark face got darker when he blushed, and he laughed a little. Nah, he said, shaking his head. Actually, I did want to get that one of his too, but I can't afford it till payday, he admitted, referring to the rebel. Liking his white, uneven teeth, although I'm not very good with quotes, except to massacre them usually, I said, I was placed halfway between poverty and the sun. With that, he got this expression like I had just done a wondrous thing by quoting Albert spontaneously. I was ready to part the sea if I could continue to elicit that gaze of a devotee from those obsidian eyes. So I dared to continue quoting. Poverty kept me from thinking all was well under the sun and in history. The sun taught me that history was not everything. He laughed out loud. He laughed like he had just discovered he was in the presence of Camus himself, and he slapped his thigh as if to say, "What a kick!" He stared at me some more, and then he left, still laughing. After that, it was all out of our hands. He came back a few more times that week, and finally one evening just before I closed. He wasn't buying anything, just browsing and talking with me when I had a minute between customers. By this time, we were old chums, talking about all kinds of things, literature mostly. He likes poetry. He writes poetry. Well, at least he says he does. He never showed me anything. But who am I to question or to judge? So we went to get a taco down the street at my favorite taco joint. I'm really a creature of habit, no doubt about it. There's only one place where I go for tacos and only one place where I go to get loaded. And there's my store. In between is home and sleep. Anyway, then we came here, as you might have guessed, to have a drink. I used to come just on weekends, but since about the time when we stopped hanging out, I am here just about every night of the week, it seems. That night we got pretty hammered, his favorite word for what we used to do very well together, besides make love. We made love anytime, any place, as often as we could, like a happy pair of rabbits, with the one big difference that I don't reproduce. Never did when I could, and now I never will. He's really gonna hate me for telling you all this, and I don't doubt that he'll find out someday that I have, since it was the very fact that I'm kind of a public person that scared him off. But little by little, his PMS started to get the better of him. You know, his pure macho shit. Maybe it's not fair to call what he started to feel towards me that, but I don't know what else it was. I can't explain none of it. I don't know why he's gone, why I'm here worrying about it, why you're here for that matter. Except to drink. And we know how far that will get you. It's just like that Mexican joke with the 2 drunks just barely hanging onto their bar stools. Well, why do you drink? One asked the other. I drink to forget.